big welcome to this announcement ceremony. The sun is out and we're broadcasting from the very center of Stockholm, from this place that you just never want to leave. 1013, TioTretton in Swedish, a corner of the world dedicated to readers between the ages of 10 and 13. It's hard to walk into a library and not have a deep respect for all that it holds and stands for. And the fact that the books are yours for a while for free, what's not to love? This was a quote from Jacqueline Woodson, and she received the Astrid Lindgren Memorial Award 2 years ago. Each laureate is based on a nomination process coming from all over the world. And to understand how it works, have a look at this film. $262 nominees from 68 countries. That's like an entire library of efforts and books. And we will ask the jury to present the laureate in just a few minutes, but let's do a small recap. This award was founded in 2002 by the Swedish government in the memory of the writer Astrid Lindgren. It's celebrating those working in her spirit, writing books or promoting reading. And so far, 10 writers, 7 illustrators, and 3 book promoters have been awarded this prize. Here representing the Swedish government is the Minister for Culture and Democracy, Amanda Lind.
Thank you. To all the children and to all the youth all around the world. Today we are celebrating a very important day, highlighting the day for children's literature. Today we will announce this year's laureate of the world's greatest prize for literature for children. The Swedish government founded the Alma Award in 2002 in the loving memory of our great author Astrid Lindgren. And also as an effort to increase the interest of literature for children and young people all around the world. Because not only has Astrid Lindgren influenced generations of children, she has also inspired generations of writers and authors in all countries all around the world. Astrid Lindgren leaves no one unmoved. She was a brave and progressive author with a great heart. During her lifetime, she was active in the public debate and constantly standing up for the weak and for those who may not have had a voice of their own. Astrid Lindgren was a relentless fighter for civil rights, for democracy, and for every child's right to be a child. The power in literature and the empowerment of the reader constantly proves that promoting children to read and authors to write is of the highest priority for me as the Minister of Culture. And this is the reason why Astrid's Alma Award is so important. For the children that may lack the support from adults around them, facilitating them to get a hold of, read and understand books, we need to ensure that these children get equal opportunity to read and to the amazing world of literature. And it is well known that books are a fantastic source of knowledge and inspiration. They spring engagement, new ideas, and empowers us to grasp the greater concept. The fundamental function of literature in an open society is key to democracy and to equality. And we will forever be grateful for all the things that you have done, Astrid. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda, and thank you for reminding us in whose name we are giving this award today. Thank you very much. So it was not until this morning at 10 o'clock in these premises just above me that the jury made its final decision. They have been reading, rereading, and researching for months. And in the adjoining room here, we feel it's Sweden, so we feel the smell of cinnamon buns that the press is eating in anticipation of the name that we will soon be announcing. And here to announce the 2021 Astrid Lindgren Memorial Award is the chair of the jury, Professor Boel Westin, and she will make the announcement in 3 languages.
Astrid Lindgren Memorial Award år 2021 går till den franske författaren Jean-Claude Mourlevat. Astrid Lindgren Memorial Award 2021 goes to the French author Jean-Claude Mourlevat. Astrid Lindgren Memorial Award 2021 est décerné à l'écrivain français Jean-Claude Mourlevat. And I will now read the arguments for the jury in 3 languages. First in Swedish. Jean-Claude Mourlevat, en lysande förnyare av sagans traditioner, öppen inför både det svåraste och det vackraste. Tid och rum upphävs i hans berättarvärldar. Och på en drömsk och träffsäker prosa gestaltas eviga teman som längtan och kärlek, utsatthet och krig. Mourlevats ständigt överraskande författarskap fäster epikens urgamla väv vid en samtida verklighet. Jean-Claude Mourlevat is a brilliant renewer of fairy tale traditions, open to both hardship and beauty. Time and space are suspended in his fictional worlds, and internal themes of love and longing, vulnerability and war are portrayed in precise and dreamlike prose. Mourlevat's ever-surprising work pins the fabric of ancient epic onto a contemporary reality. Jean-Claude Mourlevat revisite brillamment la tradition du conte, abordant les sujets les plus beaux comme les plus difficiles. Ses récits abolissent le temps et l'espace et évoquent dans une prose onirique et efficace des questions éternelles comme le désir et l'amour, la vulnérabilité et la guerre. L'œuvre toujours surprenante de Mourlevat ancre la trame antique de l'épopée dans une réalité contemporaine. I called Jean-Claude Mourlevat just an hour ago, and this is what he said.
Allô, oui?
Alors oui, bonjour. Mon nom est Boel Westin. Je vous appelle de Stockholm. I'm the president of the Astrid Lindgren jury, Memorial Award jury. Just 1 hour ago, we finished our final meeting for the season.
Oh,
Yes. Take a deep breath.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. I was a candidate for France, I don't know, 10 years, during 10 years, and now, I can't believe it.
C'est incroyable.
Thank you very much. C'est absolument incroyable.
Oui.
Merci infiniment à toutes les personnes du jury.
We are so happy that you are our laureate this year. Do you want to say?
And I'm happier than you.
Yes.
Sorry, it's such a great surprise that I can't tell anything interesting, but it's so unexpected.
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much.
Perhaps you can.
Incroyable är kommentaren. Hur fick ni tag på honom i morse? Hur gick det till?
Ja, det var ju lite detektivarbete, som det alltid är.
Och detektivarbetet gick ut i det här fallet ut på?
Ja, att hitta kontakter som kunde nå honom.
Och till slut så var han i en bil?
Ja.
Och det här är ett författarskap som du verkligen har läst i grunden. You will now be telling us all the questions that we're all here to find out. How would you describe him as a writer?
Well, first of all, Jean-Claude Mourlevat is a wonderful writer. He's marvelous. His books are very varied. They can be in any genre, and you can still always tell that it's his voice telling the story.
The excitement made me speak Swedish, for which I
Yeah.
apologize to all our viewers out there all over the world. It's the excitement that is really filling this library right now. And the writing style, is there a way of describing it?
Well, his writing style is very clear. It's, I would say, quite easy to read, but it contains a lot. And it's very, he paints pictures. You can see his descriptions in your mind's eye as you're reading. And I would say that all of Mourlevat's writing is influenced by the fact that he's got a very strong tradition to stand on. His worlds are often fairy tale worlds from the traditional folk tales and fairy tales, or they're from classic children's adventure literature.
And
But-
what does he do with them then, with this backdrop?
Yeah, and that's the amazing and the interesting thing about him. He doesn't, just tell the same folk tales once again. He reinvents them and he peoples them with usually young people, but it might be hedgehogs or young goats. And he makes it very realistic, despite this fairy tale setting. So it's very contemporary. It's very relevant, I would say, to young readers.
And how would you describe this contemporary element? What does he catch in the contemporary mind?
Yeah, I think what he does is he employs the eternal themes that have been relevant for young people in all ages and every part of the world, all cultures. It's about becoming who you were supposed to be. It's about facing danger. It's about friendship and love. And he manages to make it very realistic, even though the world can be obviously a fairy tale world.
I've heard that he prefers describing himself as a writer, not a writer of children's books. But why do you think that is?
Well, I think it's because he is a great writer and a universal writer. So I'm positive that adults would enjoy his books as much as children do. They're for all people. He's a big. He's got a very humanistic outlook on life and on people.
How many books do you have with you? You have 4 or 5 examples of his writing. Would you like to show 1 or 2 of them?
Sure. This one is a lovely book called Jefferson, and it's about a young hedgehog who gets wrongly accused of murder and has to find the true culprit to clear himself. It's wonderful. It makes me think of Jacques Tati. It's funny, and it's also very serious. This one is perhaps a good example of how he uses fairy tales. And it's in 2 parts, so this is the first one. And it's really a classic quest story. 2 young people have to search for the river that runs backwards in order to get the water that gives eternal life or heals, or, it could be the Brothers Grimm, but he makes it so relevant for young people today.
So which one now? I know people all over the world are trying to get hold of the books right now, trying to run to the booksellers or ordering online. Which one would you suggest starting with?
Well, I think Jefferson is a safe bet. It's one of his more recent books.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll start with Jefferson. And right now we're all looking forward to the award ceremony, which will be on the 31st of May. And this year we're honoring not only this year's winner, but also last year's, because it's been an unusual time. So the South Korean picture book maker Baek Hee-na will also be honored during the ceremony. You will find more information about the ceremony, about the laureates, on the brand new webpage alma.se. Please share the news, comment, write your own opinions, and use the hashtag Astrid Lindgren Memorial Award. Thank you for watching, and let's hope that places like this library will soon be open to young readers all over the world and we'll have a normal time for reading and writing. Thank you very much.